a Uncle Buck, a Buttercup, Glad. Yeah, I probably should turn the volume down a bit. Hi Pause, hi Grimace. I'm gonna set the difficulty to easy because I suck at things. And then, hi Shelly. Wonder if I'm gonna need plug in my controller as well. Because if it's a rhythm game, not unplug my mouse very often. Just so everyone knows, this coming week I only work 2 shifts, and both of them are day shifts. So I'll probably be on every day, but we'll see. Get to an even number. Come on, hit 50. Ah, damn it. There we go. If I need to change it later, I can. Playing piano or keyboard in this game? I have no idea, Uncle Buck. I don't actually know. I don't really know much about it. I will say, this game, was gifted to me by somebody from Kogado Studios. Or studio. So, thank you very much to Kogado Studio for the free code. Episode 1 of your 09 experiences was interesting. Yep. I'm Nicole, by the way. Hi, what the fuck did I ever do to him? I love how that's how it starts. Hey, Catherine. We are playing Symphonic Rain tonight. As I said, it was gifted to me for free by Kogado Studio, so thank you very much for that. It is very much appreciated. From what I can tell, the game was originally released 2004, I think. The version I'm playing was a 2017 re-release, I think, is what happened. Yeah. Yeah, so originally released back in 2004, and then it did get a 2017 re-release, which seems to be the version I'm playing. And then, a few months back, and then just a few months back, just earlier this year, I got a free code out of nowhere, which is weird, you know? Yeah. 8 years after it's released, I get a free code. I mean, it's interesting, but definitely very cool. Bioshock pack for your Switch. Don't know how people do shooters with controllers. This is a hell of an adjustment. I mean, I play Cyberpunk on a controller. I hate using mouse and keyboard. Very, very cool, Shelly. Exceptionally unexpected. Like, wildly unexpected. I'm nobody. I'm just a random nobody. So... super unexpected. But definitely very appreciated. Somehow managed to play StarCraft with the dang controller. Well, I think what it is, people just get used to controllers. Like, I grew up on, you know, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. Those were the games that I always played. So, like, I got used to using controller for video games. Yeah, the original Mass Effect trilogy, I played that on the Xbox 360, so I used controller for that. I never learned how to play a game on the, play games on the, in nostalgia, on the computer. Been good, you need 20 hotkeys, more for Zerg. Sure, but I mean, it's just people, like, they figure out, like, they get... It's just they learn how to do things on a controller, and it just becomes how they do things. Alright. Don't think there's gonna be anyone else coming. I do like how the cursor is a music note. That's cute.
Chris, そちらは今も雨が降っていますか?
Yeah, there's voice acting, but it's Japanese, so... I don't want to control playing the League games in Korea? Yeah. Letters from Ari always started like that.
こっちは相変わらずのいい天気です。
The weather here is nice, as always.
少しだけでもそっちに分けてあげたいくらいに。
So much so that I wish I could share some of it with you.
そんな些細な天気のことでさえ、クリスと遠く離れていることを思い出さずにはいられないなんて、辛いことだよね。
You see, Chris? Even talking about the weather reminds me how far away you are. It's so hard.
もう3年近くこんな生活が続いたんだって、最近ふと思い起こしてみました。
Recently, it occurred to me that we've been living like this for almost 3 years.
この月が終わって、年が明けて。
After this month, it will already be next year.
あと2ヶ月もしたら、やっと戻ってこられるんだよね。
And then after another 2 months, you'll finally be back, right?
そのことに気づいてから、少しだけ時間が経つのが遅くなった気がします。
Yeah, let's move me maybe a little bit. Let's maybe move me down here. For now. Move myself back if I need to. And then after another 2 months, you'll finally be back, right? After I realized that, time seems to have slowed down a little.
別れてすぐも辛かったけど、こういう時間もちょっと辛いかな。
It was hard right after you left, but it's hard at times like this too.
そして、その日が来るのが少し怖いくらい。
And now that the day you come back is getting closer, I'm getting kind of scared.
そんなのおかしいかな。
Do you think that's strange?
今年の終わりもいつもみたいに一緒に過ごせたらと思うけど、発表のこともあるからまだどうなるかわからないよね。
I hope that we can spend the end of the year together like we always do, but you have your performance, so I guess you won't know if you'll be free to spend any time with me, right?
それに、私の方もまだちょっとわからないんだ。
Even I don't know if I'll be free or not.
ナターレ前の手紙くらいで細かいことを報告するから、クリスもお願いします。
I'll explain more in a letter before Natal, so make sure you write back too, Chris.
そうそう。
That reminds me.
卒業するために発表しないといけない演奏のパートナーがまだ決まってないって、トルタからの手紙に書いてあったよ。
Torta wrote me and told me you still haven't decided on a partner for your graduation performance.
私にはよくわからないけど、すごく心配してるみたいだったから、早めに決めた方がいいんじゃないかな。
I don't know, she seemed really worried. Don't you think you should decide soon?
もう1年は、さすがに待てないよ。
I can't wait another year.
なんだか、取り留めがなくなっちゃったね。
I'm starting to ramble.
続きは、次の手紙で。
To be continued in my next letter.
アリエッタ。
Love, Arietta. Domenica, 27 November. I took my eyes off the letter and played with the feeling of letter paper still on my fingertips. It always took me a little time to recover from the lingering emotions. I just sat there motionless for a while before finally folding up her letter. I carefully put it back in its pretty envelope, just the way it came, and stowed it away in the usual drawer. Ari's letters were so short they could fit on a single piece of paper. But the drawer was now almost filled with her letter, as if to show how much time had gone by. Hey, Hack. What a cute little voice she has. Kinda, yeah. She does have a cute voice. She gave me enough blank paper to fill the paper and said, "Someday, when that drawer is stuffed full of your letters, you'll be back, right?" To keep the promise I made to her, I performed this ritual once a week, every week. I closed the drawer quietly, then leaned back in the chair to check the view, and the clock. Already 6 o'clock. Night was closing in. That being said, the scene outside didn't change dramatically. The already gloomy sky just got a little darker. The rain pattered endlessly against the window.
何が6時かよ。
What do you mean, already 6 o'clock?
さっさと返事出して、アンサンブルしようよ。
Hurry up and write a reply so we can do some ensembles. Forny? Nah. Forny. Is her last name Kate? That rain is gonna make me want to pee. With her light wings gently cutting the air, Forny floated from the windowsill to the clock, or to the desk. Then she gently flitted about 10 centimeters above its surface. The wings on her back moved restlessly, but it didn't look like they were what made her float. She was a mysterious creature, to be sure. Yeah, I know. The weekly exchange of letters with Ari always went like this. I didn't have much free time. I was just sticking faithfully to it because Ari said, "I want to read your replies right away." On the other hand, her letters didn't always arrive right away. When I write a letter and put it in the post the next day, it arrives 2 days later. Since it took 4 days for a round trip, there was no reason to hurry. But the bakery she worked at was popular in our hometown and successful enough that people would come from far away to shop there on the weekends. She was still in training and had to work hard. She barely had time to sleep. Ari would read my letter that arrived in the middle of the week and read her reply on Friday, her only day off. That letter would get to me on Sunday afternoon. Weekend shipping? Weekend mail? Nice. I like it, it's symphonic. Indeed. Weekend delivery, nice. Oh. The post office was closed that day, so I could take my time writing a reply. Just as Ari said in her letter, this routine had been going on for almost 3 years.
全然わかってないじゃない。
Yeah, you don't know anything. Yeah. I finished writing the letter quickly, put it in an envelope, and sealed it. Then I finally turned back to Forney.
やっと終わり?
Are you finally done? Yeah.
まあ、仕方ないか。恋人への手紙ならさ。
Well, I suppose it can't be helped. It is a letter to your girlfriend. Forney said this as if half fed up, then started fluttering her wings gently in excitement. I pulled the Fortel out of the case I carried around school and set it up in the corner.
じゃあ、はい。
If you would, please. Forney reached out to me and asked me as she always did. Just as she asked, I let Forney onto the palm of my hand and put her on top of the Fortel. Forney's wings didn't work so well, so she was unable to fly any higher than her current position. Apparently she could glide from high to low for a long distance, but getting anywhere far at the same height was impossible. Now then. Then I brought the chair over to the Fortel and tried lightly striking a chord. Almost everyone living in my apartment building was a student at the music school like me. There was a mutual understanding, so I could play without worrying so much, even at night. Shall we begin? Forney moved her wings lightly while doing her vocal exercises and turned to look at me. Her wings are so little. Yep. I lightly tensed my fingers, touching the Fortel, and gathered my concentration for the opening notes. Magic. It's required to play this instrument, and while there are differences in strength, it's a power said to have been held by many people long ago. That power suddenly disappeared, instead replaced by an equally mysterious power called electricity, spreading through the world. The Fortel is a glimmer of evidence that magic existed in the past.
曲はいつものでいいね。
So the same song as always? Yeah. I pictured the notes. Then I myself became one of the notes making up the chords. I existed inside the music. Okay. A good old anime opening song. This happened. We started playing and then it kicked into the intro. Which is a nice song. Hey, Georgia. just rather pretty. It's a pretty intro song. It's a pretty song. In the City of Rain. Saw the opening movie during gameplay. So I did just get an achievement for that. Looks like it's going to be unusual and I'm down for it. I mean, we've already... 5 minutes in and we meet a fairy. Or not even, like, less than 5 minutes and we meet a fairy, so... We live in a town where it always rains, and we've got a fairy helping us play a magical instrument. I guess. No, this is the only game I've ever played. Like, this is the first time I've played a game by that. I've never heard of them before this. Like, I had literally never even heard of them before I got sent the code for this game. So, I'm pretty sure, at least. Let me double check again. Same shit, different. Yeah, never heard anything, never played anything by them. It's published by Kogado. The publisher is named Kogado. Let me double check to make sure I haven't played anything by them before, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. Like their style? Yeah. No, nothing. Nothing by this publisher either. Nope. Tough lines of the art. Is there a refreshing touch? Yeah. Also mention, out of 1,000 reviews on Steam, yeah, 1,000 reviews it's got on Steam. It's listed as overwhelmingly positive. And, Game Grin, who I've never heard of, called it perfect for someone new to visual novels. Unforgettable story that will stay with you for quite some time. Short, sweet, and packs a punch that you don't see coming. Okay. Yeah. I didn't even realize, it's got this stupid ass crowns. Don't worry about it, Hack. It's a stupid YouTube thing. Polar opposite, don't I? Yeah. And I should probably move myself again, actually. No. Not this... that. Maybe up here? I'm gonna come back up here. I'll move myself as needed based on where the text is. Yeah. Yeah, very, very different from Class of 09. That one was attempting to be like shocking and horrifying. 11/27. That's the date. The date and the time. So it's November 27th at 20 to 11. Anyway, the final note faded out, and the room was enveloped in silence. Dominica? I think that might be the city, maybe? Not sure. I'm not entirely sure for Dominica. Holding our breath, neither one of us moved for a little while. Or for a while. But that silence was soon drowned out by the sound of the rain. That felt good. Leaning on the music stand, Forney sighed lazily with her eyes closed. As she sang, she also became part of the music. When I first met Forney, she called herself the musical fairy, and I knew better than anyone that wasn't a lie. I don't actually remember it very well. I had just moved to this apartment and was pretty busy. She simply explained that she was a musical fairy that lived here, and we just kind of ended up together. At first I thought I was hallucinating, but she was real all right. But when Forney saw my fortale and said the words, "Let's perform an ensemble," it didn't matter anymore. That's how amazing her voice was, and it still hasn't changed. The one unfortunate thing was that I was the only person who could see or hear her. Her voice was angelic. I know that sounds trite. But I don't know any other way to describe her voice. Forney, what I mean? That's what I said earlier. I just hope her last name isn't Kate. Anyway, Forney opened her eyes as if shaking off the last of the reverberations. I was also deep in thought, but came back to my senses and took my fingers off the keys of the fortale. Okay, I think I'll go to bed. Oh, is it that time already? Time passed quickly when I played together with Forney. It must have been because I was concentrating so hard, but when I snapped out of it, I felt tired. so I didn't do ensembles with Forney every day. It was always on Sundays. I'd finish reading Ari's letter, write a reply, and Forney would always say the same thing. Hurry up and let's do an ensemble.
手紙、忘れないようにカバンに入れておくのよ。
Don't forget to send that letter, okay? Yeah, I know. Her tiny body and childish mouth. Despite how she looked, Forney always tried to mother me. I won't say it suited her, but she was pretty adorable, and it was never unpleasant when she talked to me like that. That might be why she reminded me of Ari's little sister, my other childhood friend, Torta. I hope her last name isn't Leanie.
よろしい。じゃあ、おやすみ。
Good. Now then, good night. Yeah, night. I even got used to Forney disappearing like that. She really was a strange creature. But somewhere in my heart was the desire to accept her for what she was. Thanks to her, I never felt lonely or isolated since I arrived in this town. Good night. It's now Lundi. Okay, so that Domenica, that was the day. So that was Sunday. So Sunday apparently is Domenica. Monday is now Monday, so that's Lundi. There was a soft sound of flowing water. The sound of rain hitting the gutter. The light that reached me through the thin clouds was always a little subdued. I made to get up and turn on the light, but the shadow next to the desk stopped me.
おはよ
Morning.
う。いつもだけど、子供みたいな寝顔ね。
I always say this, but you look like a child when you sleep. Doesn't everyone look like a child when they sleep?
そう。クリスの寝顔しか見たことないから。はい、いつものお願い。
How should I know? The only sleeping face I've ever seen is yours. Anyway, if you would. She said this with evident satisfaction and fluttered her wings a few times, as if she were bored with talking. I picked Forney up and moved her to her favorite spot by the window. Forney sat there, swinging her legs as if she were bored. What time is it?
9時ちょっと。もう少しして起きなかったら、なんかいたずらでもしてあげようと思ったんだけど、残念。
A little after 9. I was going to play a prank on you if you didn't wake up. Too bad. I picked up the clock off the table and turned off the alarm. Maybe it's because I am dreading what Forney will say or do, but I always wake up before the alarm goes off. I always got plenty of sleep. I turned on the alarm just to be absolutely sure. Well, guess I'll get dressed.
あ、そうそう。手紙、忘れないようにね。
Oh, right. Don't forget the letter. I put it in my bag yesterday. Forney nodded with satisfaction and looked back at the rain to signify that she had finished talking.
何？今日も雨？
What? Rain again today? The same as always. They're probably in England.
いい天気ね。
It's nice weather. The same as always. If it's raining every day, then it's probably the UK. there's a reason the Beatles sang that you'll get a tan standing in the English rain. I got dressed quickly and headed for the door. I wasn't in the habit of eating breakfast myself, and Forney didn't eat, period. So once I'd washed my face and gotten dressed, I was ready to leave. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, jerk. Or Seattle? Could be Seattle, yeah. First thing I heard when I got outside was the rain hitting the cobblestone street. There wasn't a loud noise, but it was ingrained deep in my eardrums, asserting itself like dirt that wouldn't go away. The City of Rain. People new to the city always think first of those words. There was certainly a time when people called it that, and the origin of the city's name comes from there as well. But nowadays, it was the City of Music. That fact was recognized by the people living here, and they were proud of it. The lines of shops were part of the legacy as well. I could escape the rain under their roofs and shake off the droplets covering me. I shook my head lightly and brushed the droplets off my clothes. I'd gotten used to the city enough to be able to do this casually. The rain fell year-round, and probably because the residents were so used to it, nobody used an umbrella. It took a week for my letter to reach her and for her to send me words of meaning in return. I found myself imagining how I would spend that time. I was too used to this time. I was too used to this city. But I couldn't get rid of a strange feeling. Like this wasn't where I belonged. Just realized I should probably turn the rain volume down a little bit, I think. Like this wasn't where I belonged. It was a strange feeling. I thought if Forney, Torda, and the letters from Ari weren't there, maybe time would stop. Sounds foolish, I know. Excuse me. The voice of the stranger passing me from behind shook me out of my reverie, and I turned around. I'd like to mail a letter if that's all right. Oh, right. I'm sorry. Thanks. He thanked me, put his letter in the mailbox, and walked away. Raining cats and dogs. How long had I been lost in thought? Torda and Forney had often told me it was a habit of mine to suddenly zone out. I couldn't get too wet and catch a cold. I decided not to think anymore and started walking unhurriedly down the road to the school. I arrived on campus a little after 10 o'clock. I still had 20 minutes before my private lesson, so I moved leisurely to the first hall. There weren't many students who came to school at this time, but a few did. You wouldn't see any first or second year students who had classes in the morning, but when you became a third year, most of your lessons were private lessons, and your mornings started later. Lessons began in the morning, but students quickly took up all the afternoon classes, so morning classes were mostly open. However, if you went with the second round of classes that started at 10:30, it wasn't too hard to wake up in the morning. I didn't like crowds, so I was happy to have a morning lesson. Beyond the hallways of lecture rooms, it took several minutes to walk to the classrooms for private lessons. As might be expected from one of the best music schools in the country, it was on a fairly grand scale. Breathing the crisp and slightly humid morning air, I headed towards my classroom. With the language studies, vocal lessons, and the general studies that first years had to take, I could sense quite a few people near the lecture rooms. But all the private lesson rooms were soundproofed, so it was really quiet. After lunch was when things were liveliest. But I liked the morning air. The layers of compressed air seemed to press against my eardrums, and I felt the subtle, far-away sound of the rain on my skin. Excuse me. I arrived 15 minutes before the allotted time of 10:30, and it looked like Ms. Cordell wasn't there yet. So it's actually 10:07? You are actually 23 minutes early? She always came 10 minutes before the lesson, so I often arrived before her. Okay then. I pulled out a chair, got the Fortel out of its case, and began setting it up. There was already a Fortel set up, but I preferred my own. I focused on my fingers and lightly played a sound. Alright. I quickly Googled Fortel to see if that was a real instrument, and nothing came up, so might not be a real instrument. Presumably based on a real instrument, though. I played the Fortel like that for a few minutes, then heard the door behind me.
Ohayo.
Good morning. Good morning. I turned around and returned her greeting.
構わない。続けろ。
Don't mind me. Continue. Actually, I've already finished.
そうか。ならいい。まだ時間は少し早いな。
I see. You're a little early today, aren't you? Ms. Cordell looked at the clock on the wall and looked to me for confirmation. Yes, well...
少し話がある。見当はついているな。
We need to talk. Do you have someone in mind? You mean a partner?
ああ。当てがないわけじゃないだろう。
Yes, I'm sure you have someone in mind, right? Yes, about that.
合わせる時間も必要だから、もうそんなに時間はない。
You'll need time to practice together, so there isn't much time left. There's still a few months left.
2ヶ月しかないんだ。数ヶ月とは普通言わない。
There's only 2 months left. That's less than a few. Oh, is it that soon?
そういうことに疎いのは知ってたが、それほどとはな。
I know you aren't good at keeping track of such things, but come on now. If you know that, why did you even bother asking?
これも仕事だからな。それで、探してはいるのか？
It's my job. So are you looking? Yes, I suppose I...
嘘だな。
You're lying. Jumping to conclusions like that was just like Miss Cordell. Why do you say that?
君のことは多少なりとも分かってるつもりだ。
I like to think I know you a little. Then, don't ask.
なんだ、図星か。
So I hit the mark. Saying this, she smiled slightly and mussed up my hair. I liked it when Miss Cordell did this from time to time. When it came to music, she showed no compromise and treated students strictly. But that wasn't all there was to her. Many students thought she was just a strict teacher, though. In truth, even I thought that until I had private lessons with her. Yeah, you hit the mark.
まあ、君の音に合わせられる者もあまりいないか。妥協も良くない。
Well, there aren't many who can work with your music. You're not very compromising. Yeah, that's the problem. I just laughed it off to escape the moment. I had a feeling that the professor was overestimating me. Among the many teachers at the school, Miss Cordell had the most faith in my abilities. Keep picturing a theremin. They are very cool. Wait. Theremin is the one that you don't actually touch, right? Where it's just like the move, like your hand, like sort of floating above it, like moving your hand sort of like above the thing to make the sounds, and it makes like those, like these weird, like these, all like kind of spooky sounds. Those things are so fucking cool. If I could play any instrument, my first choice would be a harp. Carolina H, look for her. If I could play any instrument, my first choice would probably be a harp. And then probably a guitar. Then maybe piano, and then like probably like fourth, maybe fifth would be theremin. Yeah, a theremin would be like my fourth or fifth choice of instrument to be able to play. Interestingly about the harp, I don't actually listen to much music that has harps. Like, I don't actually listen to that much music where the harp is included. I do really like Joanna Newsom, and she uses a harp pretty regularly. But other than that, I don't really listen to a lot of harp music. They're just really cool, pretty instruments. Anyway, but I didn't really see it in myself. The fortel is an instrument that requires magic, and its tone depends heavily on the one playing it. She does babushka. It's not like a piano or a cembalo, that are played simply by pressing the keys. Of course, the strength of touch and manipulation of the pedals change the sound, but that can't be compared to the individual differences of the fortel. You could say that the difference in sound is comparatively close to a wind instrument, but it seems closest to the human voice. And the sounds that I played were held in high regard by Miss Cordell. It's based a lot on intuition, and it's not something you are really aware of when playing. I thought it was just normal, but she was telling me I'm wrong. I was wrong.
クリス、聞いていなかったな。
Chris, are you listening? My harpsichord. You dope. Scrooge dope. I've watched Scrooged, but only once, and I don't remember that quote. Are you listening? Huh? Oh, sorry.
素直でよろしい。ただ、授業中に私の話を聞かないのは減点だ。
I like your honesty, but you lose points for not listening to me during class. Sorry.
まあいい。それは後にしてレッスンを始めるとしよう。
Okay. For now, let's begin the lesson. Yes, ma'am. I answered her and took the sheet music out of my bag to set it on the stand. Ms. Cordella peeked at it over my shoulder.
曲はいつものでいいのか？
The same song as always? Yes. It will depend on my partner, but for now, this is really the only one in consideration.
まあいい。とりあえず初めから通しで。それでは、始め。
Bill Murray says it to his little brother. Fine then. Play it from the beginning for now. Okay, then begin. Okay, So, wow! Need to be playing music inside. So, the problem is I never actually learned, like, I never really learned how to do this sort of thing, like... Wow! Like this art better than last game, at least. No. I am not good at, like, touch type. Like, I'm not good at, like, you know, hands on the right, like, you know, ASDF, that, like, I'm not good at that. And this is, yeah, I'm not good at, like, put your hands on, you know, on the right position. You know, pinky on A, S, D, F. And then I guess J, K, L, and colon, apparently. I'm not actually very good at that. What's the instrument? Fortel. It's called a fortel, apparently. We don't actually know exactly what it looks like. So yeah, it's and like you need to actually like be quick. And I'm not quick thinking. Funnily enough, I can actually type pretty quickly. I can type pretty quickly when I'm typing words. But pointer finger king. It did not sound almost like a voice at all. I mean, to be fair, I'm bad. But, like, I can type pretty quick. I usually type one-handed. That's one thing. Like, I usually just, like, whenever I'm typing, often as not, I'll just use one hand. Two hands when necessary, but, like, and, like, I'm not, like, you know, one finger. It'll just be... Yeah, like it's... But I'm not putting my keys... I'm not putting my hands where you're supposed to put them. So, yeah, this game, I'm not going to be good at this. At least with Volcano High, Goodbye Volcano High, I could use my controller.
ダメだな。それくらいは自分でも分かっているな。
It's no good, but you know that, don't you? Yes, ma'am.
ならいい。練習で失敗することは悪くない。
Non-existent magic instrument. Give yourself a break yet. My left hand really gets used. Yeah. Good then. It's not a bad thing to fail in practice. Saying this, the professor smiled softly as if she had thought of something.
まあクリスの場合は目的意識が足りないからだな。
The problem with you, Chris, is that you aren't focused enough on your goal. Meaning?
パートナーも決まっていない状態で曲だけ練習しようとしているのが間違いだ。
You're making a mistake just by practicing the song without having decided on a partner. So we're back here yet again.
別に嫌がらせで言ってるわけじゃない。そもそもこんなことを言っている時期でもないんだからな。
I'm not saying it to annoy you. It isn't the time to talk about this anyway. That's... I know.
ならその言葉を信じよう。
In that case, I'll believe you. Thank you.
当てはあるんだろ？
You have an idea, don't you? Yes, well...
知り合いのトルティニタか？
Your friend, Tortinita? Well, yeah.
あの子も今年卒業だろう。ちょうどいいんじゃないのか？
She's graduating this year, isn't she? That's perfect, right? I'll keep that in mind while I think about it.
そうか。まあいい。いざとなったら私の方で何とかする。
I see. Okay then. I'll step in if it comes to it. You'll step in?
声楽科の生徒に頼む。今年のレッスンが終わるまでにまだ決まってなかったら、こちらで勝手に決めさせてもらう。
I'll ask a voice student. If you don't decide before this year's lessons are over, I'll decide for you. That's...
君に決定権はない。満足に曲も弾けない状態で、パートナー探しも辛いだろう。
You have no say in it. I'm sure it's difficult for you to look for a partner when you can't even play the song properly. Feeling a little agitated by her words, I replied. That's not true.
そうか。ならクリスを信用しよう。自 自分で早く決めることだな。
I see. I'll believe in you, Chris. Decide soon on your own, then. I think she just conned me into deciding on a partner. I was at a loss for words as she smirked at me.
さて、とにかく練習だな。今ここでたくさん失敗しておくといい。最初からもう一度。
Anyway, you need to practice. It will be good to make your mistakes here. Once more from the beginning. Even after Ms. Cordell left, I remained in the classroom to calm down after the excitement of playing. Then I remembered the repeated advice and thought about the future. It's not like I wasn't looking for a partner. I just wasn't very interested in it. I knew I didn't have that much time to spare, so I just couldn't work seriously at it. I think off camera, I might do a little bit of, try some practice. Paiova Communal School of Music. The Communal School of Music was named after the city. It boasted world-renowned facilities, and many famous musicians called it their alma mater. I'm going to check out Killing Heidi. Have I heard them before? Guess not. With that tradition behind it, both entering and graduating were said to be difficult. Being one of the few capable Fortel students, it was easy for me to get in. Yeah, I should probably try to get some off-camera practice on how to play the music. Because I am terrible. I am terrible at it. Might be better off using my my other keyboard. And that is probably why I've had such a hard time of it. And, of course, I was given an appropriate task in order to graduate from the school. A graduation performance held in the school's concert hall. The graduation performance is judged by alumni and active musicians gathered from around the country. Some students stayed on at the school after failing their performance, but most inevitably quit on their own. On the other hand, there were those who did so well that they were instantly guaranteed success as professional musicians. The standards for graduation have always been high. Regardless, Ms. Cordell said that I had a good chance of graduating. Rolled in Fast and Furious. place for a first to go to. Kinda. I'd had it drummed into me that it was all about graduating. There were 2 rules for a Fertel performance, and no matter how skilled you were, you couldn't pass if you didn't fulfill those terms. First, the song performed had to be an original. I already had one, so there was no problem there. The next was the problem. The song had to be performed with a vocalist. Normally, a third-year voice student would be chosen as a partner, as vocalists also needed to perform to graduate. But the rules stated the partner didn't need to be a voice student. That meant it could be anyone, even someone outside of the school. That being said, pairing with someone not used to singing in front of an audience was like asking to fail, so I'd never heard of anyone pairing with anyone other than a student of the school. Well, it wasn't like I didn't have someone in mind, but there were things that made me hesitate to pair with her. And the reason, I didn't even really know myself. I did appreciate her voice, and I'd known her since we were kids. We were still close. So why? I asked myself, but I never came up with an answer. The chimes ringing to signal noon brought me back to my senses. I hadn't made plans with her, but I went to the cafeteria to meet my childhood friend. She was a partner candidate after all. You know what? Gonna try something. Will it let me play this? It will. Alright. I'm gonna give it a try. Timing sucks too. I am terrible. Wow. I'm terrible at this. Yeah. Alright, better than the first time, but still not very good. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a couple more tries off camera. I might give it a couple more tries off camera after the stream. We'll see, but man, because I forget what key I'm like. I'm poorly coordinated, so I forget what like hand I'm even supposed to be using. Anyway, unlike how it was in the morning, a few students were out in the hallways chatting. I slid past them and went outside. Sounds cool though. It does. In the building I had just left, the first hall, there were classrooms, lecture rooms, and offices for the professors and staff. And in the second hall I was heading to, there were many individual practice rooms even smaller than the classrooms. It also contained the cafeteria and the library. Facilities not directly related to classes. I passed the concert hall that stood between those two buildings, and hurried under its roof to avoid the rain. Being lunchtime, there were many students already gathered in the cafeteria. It was big enough to cater for 100 people at one time, and it was half full. I put my bag down on a seat near a window I liked. After ordering some risotto, I took it and sat down in the chair.
Ohayo.
As I was stirring the contents of the bowl with a spoon, I heard a familiar voice from behind. Oh, hi. Torta sat down next to me, moving my bag over his face.
Are? Kore.
This! It must have fallen out when she moved my bag. Torta was waving the sheet music that I had been using in front of me. What are you doing with that sheet music?
これって発表の時の曲?
Is this the song for your presentation? For now.
最後まである?
Do you have the whole song? For now.
あのね、すぐに一応っていう癖は。
That habit of saying for now is... You're telling me to stop, right? I'm working on it.
一応はね。
For now, right? Torta laughed feebly, giving the subject up as a joke.
ねえ、見てもいい?
So, can I look? Go ahead. I'll be eating. As I went through the motions of putting the slightly cold risotto in my mouth, I watched her from the corner of my eye. It looked like she was reading the music intently, checking the notes. Just as she finished reading the last page, I finished my lunch.
結構いい曲ね。
It's a pretty good song. Thanks.
一応やることはやってたんだね。
You did what you needed to anyway. Did you think I was doing nothing?
でもパートナーまだ決まってないんでしょ?
But you haven't chosen a partner yet, have you? No, I haven't yet.
いくらいい曲があっても。
No matter how good the song is. Ms. Cordell just gave me the same talk.
そう?それは先生が正しいわね。
Oh? Well, she's right. Why the both of you all of a sudden?
今週でちょうど12月に入るからね。あと2ヶ月しかないんだよ。
We're into December this week. You only have 2 months left, you know? Wouldn't you say 2 whole months?
言わないよ。
No, I wouldn't.
まあいいや。私もお弁当食べちゃおう。
Whatever, I'm going to eat my lunch. Go ahead. As I said this, Torta opened her lunchbox on the table.
それで当てはあるの？
So do you have any ideas? That may be the case.
ないんだ。
So you don't. Don't jump to conclusions.
そのくらいわかるよ。
Doesn't take a genius. No, it's not that I don't have any ideas. Her cheeks stuffed with sandwich, Torta replied with a slightly surprised look on her face. Oh, Cass. Don't talk with your mouth full.
もちろん私以外にってことだよ。
Of course, it's someone other than me, right? Yeah.
あれ？本当にそんな人いるの？
Huh? There really is someone else? You seem really surprised.
ちなみに誰？私の知ってる人？
Who, by the way? Do I know this person? Oh, no. It was just some voice student that Ms. Cordell said she could ask. In the end, I was leaving it to my teacher and not doing anything myself. I got ready to be taken to task, and as I searched for the words to explain, Torta laughed.
へえ、なんだ。やることやってたんだ。
Huh, wow. So you are working on it. Kind of.
何？
What? Wow, it took this long to get to our first choice. I say we explain carefully. I said I had an idea, but the truth is, it isn't decided yet. If it comes to it, Ms. Cordell will ask a voice student.
あ、そうなんだ。
Oh, I see. What did you think I was going to say?
別に？あ、そう。別にクリスがあの噂を信じて、それで浮気でもしようとしてるなんて思ってなかったよ。
I didn't even know we had choices. It is a visual novel, so there are going to be choices. As an aside, when you get one of these types of games, but you don't have any choices, that's actually called a kinetic novel. It's like a visual novel with no choices is called a kinetic novel. Nothing. Yeah, right. I didn't believe the rumor would apply to you, Chris. I didn't think you'd cheat on Ari. I'm sorry, what? What rumor?
もちろん冗談だって。
I'm kidding, of course. Whatever. I passed it off lightly to avoid any more questions. Hmm?
なんでもない。
Nothing. Oh, I just realized I should probably move myself back. also move myself back up here. Should move myself back up there a while ago. Whatever.
クリスのそういうところっていいと思うよ。
You learned something? Now, if only it was something useful. I like that about you, Chris. Like what?
ちょっとだけいい加減なところ。
That you're a little irresponsible. What? That's not a good thing.
そうでもないよ。
That's not true. You're reading it so it's okay? Yeah, but even so. Whatever.
でもね、
But. What?
そういうちょっといい加減なところは直した方がいいと思うよ。
You should probably fix that irresponsible side. What's this all about?
わかんなくていいよ。それで何の話だっけ？
You don't need to know. So what were we talking about? The rumor, I think?
噂って何？
Rumor? Which one? That's what I'm asking. You're the one talking about believing rumors and cheating, aren't you, Torta?
ああ、その噂ね。
Oh, that rumor. Yeah, so what is it?
よくある話だよ。確か卒業発表で一緒に演奏した男女は永遠に結ばれる。だったかな？
It's the same old stuff. I think it was that the men and women who performed together at the graduation presentation end up together forever, or something. Yeah, that's something you'd hear at any school.
そうね。
Right. Huh. You don't seem very interested, Torta.
うん。だって音楽性の合う人って基本的に人間的にも合う人だからね。
Yeah. I mean, people whose tastes match tend to match up as people too.
それに練習のために長い時間一緒にいれば、それだけお互いに好意を持つのも普通のことだし。
They practice long hours together and they like so many of the same things. They have similar goals as well.
そうそう。
Yeah, right. Torta nodded as if she totally understood and gave a faint smile.
クリスもやっぱり興味ないんだ。
Of course, you're not interested. I haven't even decided on my partner yet. Jesus, sounds so dang cute. It is a cute voice she's got.
そのくせ自信ありげに語っちゃうんだ。
And yet you go on with such confidence. Go on?
恋する男女の心理をよ。
About the psychology of men and women in love. Even though you said more than half of it.
同調したクリスも同じ。似合わないよ。
You were right there with me, Chris. It doesn't suit you. Who doesn't it suit? At least I have a girlfriend.
姉さんは別。幼馴染の女の子とそのまま付き合っちゃっただけでしょ。
My big sister doesn't count. You just ended up with her because you were friends. Getting really hungry for a torta about now? You're one to talk. You've never even been in a relationship.
自分の知ってることが全てだと思ってる人に言われたくないよね。
Big words from someone who thinks that what they know is all there is to know. Husband just made me chicken tacos and they were delicious. We argued as far as that. Then we looked at each other and laughed lightly. Torta and Ari, my two childhood friends. I can still remember every detail of growing up so close to them. Flashback time! a boy and twin girls born in the same year and living close by to boot. We naturally lived like we were family. The boy happened to have a talent for playing the fortel, and the younger of the twins was a gifted singer. But the older sister didn't do anything special. So both sets of parents thought that the younger sister was more suited to the boy. But at some point, the boy got together with the older sister, and this was accepted as natural, if only among the children. The talented twosome went to the city of music to realize their dreams, while the one left behind pursued her own dream in their hometown. The lovers were bound together by weekly letters, the only way to stay connected over the unbearable distance. Their relationship was hampered by the fact that one was by the sea and the other surrounded by mountains. Just learning Chris the boy. You couldn't go anywhere without passing through a long tunnel carved through the mountains. Even to get to the closest city, it was necessary to ride a steam train for half a day. This was the magnitude of the gap between the two of them.
また物思いにふけってる。
You're lost in thought again. Oh, sorry.
いいよ。とにかく。
No, it's fine. Anyway.
早くパートナーを決めること。いい？
You have to find a partner soon, okay? I know. Well, I will.
本当に？
Really? Really? Ms. Cordell's on my case too. What about you, Torta?
私？
Me? Do you have a partner already? But you said...
そこまで。その続きは言わない方が自分のためだよ。
I think it would be best for you if you didn't say any more, okay? Calling out my hypocrisy would not be a smart move for you, boy. Huh? What do you mean?
声楽家はソロでも別に構わないの。まあ実力のあるフォルテール家の人と組んだ方が評価は良くなるから、それを前提に動いてる人も少なくはないけどね。
Voice students can perform solo. Well, the marks are better when paired with a fortel player, so there are quite a few people working on that assumption. But are you going to perform solo, Torta?
その方が楽だもん。
It'll be easier. Oh, I see.
それに。
And... I knew what she would say next the moment before she said it. That's how close Torta and I were now.
どっかの誰かさんが本当にあぶれた時に、一人くらい候補がいた方がいいでしょ。
If a certain someone really can't find a partner, it would be better if there was at least one candidate, right? Thanks.
でも、だからといって探さないのはダメだからね。
But that doesn't mean you don't need to look. I know. We were almost closer than lovers. That was why I thought it would be better to put some distance, even forced, between us. But, unconsciously trying to find a reason to avoid Torta, I continued in a light tone to counter the uneasy tension between us. Don't you think it's unfair that vocalists are free to choose like that?
思わない。だって、フォルテールを弾ける才能があるだけで、学院の生徒の中でも特別扱いじゃない。
No, I don't. I mean, Just being able to play the Fortel gets students special treatment at the school. I didn't ask for that, and it may be special treatment, but I still work hard. I can't help that I was born this way, right?
そのたまたまがこの場合重要なのよ。
Being born like that is important in this case. Only for the rarity.
クリスの場合、謙遜じゃなくて本当にそう思ってるのがすごいと思うよ、やっぱり。
Your name Tortoiseshell? I think it's amazing that you're not just trying to be humble, Chris. You really feel that way. What a compliment.
いないかもね。
Maybe it wasn't. Which is it?
好きな方に取れば？
Why don't you choose? Okay, then it wasn't a compliment.
じゃあそうしとこっか。否定的に取るところがクリスらしいといえばらしいね。
Fine then. I very like you to focus on the negative. I felt too comfortable with this all too familiar interaction. I had to heave a deep sigh in order to guard against it. I wonder why Fortel students have to pair with voice students.
人の声がフォルテールと一番合うからに決まってるでしょ？
Because a human voice pairs best with the Fortel. I feel like I've heard that before.
気がするって授業で習ったじゃない。
What do you mean? Don't you remember learning it in class? Did I?
1年生の時にね、フォルテールの歴史の講義でね。
In your first year, in the Fortel history lecture. Is it possible I didn't take that class?
ないわよ。じゃあ聞くけど、あなたの学科は何ですか？
No. Okay, I'll ask. What is your major? Fortel. Sorry.
これだから才能だけで世を渡っていける人はいいわよね。
Oh boy. It must be nice to be able to make one's way in life with just natural ability. Hey, you're making fun of all the Fortel students.
違う。筆記はいつも最悪なのに実技だけで評価されてるクリス君だけで言ったのよ。
No, I was only talking about you, Chris. You're so bad at taking notes, but you always get high marks in your playing.
はいはい。いい？今度はちゃんと聞くのよ。
Yeah. Listen. Really listen, okay?
フォルテールの音は良くも悪くも個人の資質に左右されるの。個性って言っても構わない。
The sound of a Fortel is made good or bad depending on the nature of the individual. You could call it individuality.
人それぞれに違う声が与えられているように、フォルテールも人によってその音色を変えるの。
Just as each person has a different voice, the tone of the Fortel changes depending on the person.
そして奏者のその時の心情や感情に左右されやすい特質も持ってる。
Wow, this prodigy gets... Or just kind of a dumbass who's really lucky. And it has the capacity to be changed by thoughts and emotions.
楽器の中でも特に音に感情を込めることができるから、詩を伴うことによって同じくらいに感情を表現できる。歌との相性がいいの。わかった？
It can be filled with a richer range of emotions than other instruments, so it pairs well with vocals, which can express the same emotional richness according to the verse. Understand? I understand. I basically understand what you're saying, Torta.
そう、よかった。
Alright, good. But I don't think that's a good reason for a Fortel to have to pair with a voice student. Voice students can perform solo. Isn't that unfair?
そういう意味か。
Your tablet is like me playing the Fortel. Huh? Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, thanks for that, Shelley. You explained it for me, but missed the point. I You were making fun of me.
そりゃバカにもするわよ。
Well, of course I made fun of you. Huh? Why?
ちょっと考えればわかるはずなのに。ホルテール科の生徒の絶対数が少ないからに決まってるでしょ。声楽科はその倍もいるんだよ。
Think about it. Oh, whoops.
お分かりになりましたか?
Do you understand? She said something about, there's twice as many, there being twice as many vocal students as, Fortel students. Do you understand? Yes.
きちんと納得できたところで分かってきたね。
So now you really get it? Yeah, I understand. I'll really look.
よろしい。あ、もしよかったら一緒に探してあげようか？知り合いなら私からも頼んであげられるし。
Good. Oh, I can help you look if you want. I can introduce you to some people. Just like me, Torta was finished with her morning lesson. We always just parted ways after eating together here. You know what? Sure, ask her. Why not? It really was a welcome offer. I think I'll take you up on that.
じゃあいろいろ回ってみよっか。
Okay, I'll ask around then. Right, but you have some leads, right?
クリスにないのはよくわかってるわよ。とにかくついてきて。
Not today, the meme. What? I know that you have none, Chris. Just stick with me. Yeah, okay.
まずはと。
Ooh, yeah. Alright, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Alright, yeah, this music is kind of jamming. Yeah, this is good. I like this one. I like this one. This one's jamming. First, right. She led me out of the cafeteria to the hallway lined with practice rooms. The practice rooms along the hallway looked busy at this hour. There were almost no practice rooms with open doors. It wasn't rare for all the practice rooms to be full at this time on a Monday. It seemed that everyone believed that famous saying by some unknown music professor: neglect your instrument for one day, lose 3 days of skill. Of course, there was no school on weekends, but hardly any students spent their 2 days off without practicing. That's how serious everyone was about music, but unfortunately that had nothing to do with me. So, serious students spend their Saturdays and Sundays with no classes, working away in the practice rooms from the morning on. It was common for the practice rooms to be full up. Students like Torta and myself who could practice at home were better off. You couldn't sing at the top of your lungs, but it was considered part of the city's character, and generally accepted. And there were certain instruments that could be muted. But nothing could be done in that regard for the piano, which featured the largest number of students, or for string instruments. Which meant that students who couldn't practice at home or at school would flock to the practice rooms. Even Torta spent her days off practicing, unlike me. I was always in awe of the effort she put into practice. However, the fact that I can't follow her example, maybe it's a difference in personality. What are we doing here?
ああ、知り合いに声をかけてみようかと思って。
Oh, I wanted to ask someone I know. Ask them how. Torta peeked into the small window of a practice room as if she was listening to me.
知らない人だった。次。
Oops, not someone I know. Next.
こっちは。あ、 いた。
Maybe here? Ah, here we are.
ちょっと待っててね。
Wait a sec. A male student came out after a bit, perhaps having noticed the noise. Well, well, Tortanita.
こんにちは。
Hello. She was being pretty forceful, but the student didn't seem to mind. In fact, he looked a little happy. So, what did you want? I think boys got a bit of a crush.
それなんだけど。
About that. Torta turned to me with a smile and started to introduce me. I knew I needed to introduce myself at that point. But I just couldn't get up the spirit and instead merely nodded my head slightly to him.
クリス？
Afternoon.
つまりね。
Anyway.
いきなりでごめんね。
I'm sorry this is so sudden. No, I should apologize.
クリス？
Chris? Sorry. Of course this student would turn me down. I knew, though, that more than half of the responsibility lay with my attitude. I just apologized before Torta said anything.
わざと？
Are you doing this on purpose? It's not on purpose. It wasn't difficult to imagine what he thought of me, not even introducing myself properly, and seeing the disinterested look on my face. Of course I knew that I was the one asking. But I didn't feel like it was what I wanted. The fact was, I didn't feel good about it.
もう。
Man.
本当に不愛想なんだから。そんなんだから友達ほとんどいないのよ。
You are so unsociable. That's why you have no friends, you know? Yeah, you're right. Of course I didn't deny it. Including Torta, I could count my friends on one hand. I didn't think to be more friendly. I wasn't dissatisfied with the situation.
次行くけど、今度は愛想よくしてるのよ。
We'll move on, but be more friendly next time, okay? No, wait a minute.
どうしたの？
What's up? Isn't there some other way to do this? We're just asking out of the blue while they're practicing.
でも心よく話してくれたじゃない。クリスがそんな仏頂面してなければ、ひょっとしたら受けてくれたかもしれなかったよ。
But he was happy to talk to us. If you weren't such a stick in the mud, I think he would have just said yes. No. No way. That may actually have been true. If more than half the fault was my attitude, I think the rest could be attributed to the fact that I am not the type that people like much. It wasn't just him. It was simply that the school was not accepting of students like me. What? Lazy, irresponsible bastards who don't do the work? Most of the students at the school were ambitious, always thinking about being successful at music. And that is the direction most of the teachers pushed you toward. There were only two kinds of students that didn't fit that mold. Those that had fallen off the rails, and those who didn't need to worry because of their exceptional abilities. The former were looked down on, while the latter were envied. I thought I was the former, but I tended to be regarded as the latter because of my ability to play the fortell and play it well. And it would be okay if it was just about most students being jealous. But within that jealousy was also a sense of awe. I, however, wasn't trying to use that to my advantage. I had already been told by Ms. Cordell and Torta that people thought I was difficult to get along with. In short, I had no interest in getting along with people. But as unsuitable as I was for the school, I didn't think that the school was unsuitable for me.
まあ仕方ないといえば仕方ないか。
Well, I suppose you could say it can't be helped. Yeah, it's as you say, Torta. Why was Torta so intent on carrying out this exercise in futility, knowing me as well as she did?
でももう少し探してみよう。候補がいなくちゃ話にならないし、ダメでもともとだと思ってさ。
But let's look a little more. Having no prospects just won't do. At least this way we have a slight chance of finding someone. So she already knew. This was just for me. Okay.
はい、じゃあ笑顔作って。
Yeah, now wear a smile. That's not happening.
やる気ないなぁ。
You have no motivation. I mean, I kinda have resting bitch face myself. Yes, I do.
一応はね。
For now, right?
ダメだったか。
Yeah, no good. Good work.
また他人事みたいに。
It's like you think it's someone else's job. Torta sat up from laying across the cafeteria table and pulled a cup close to herself.
そろそろいいかな。
Should be okay now. Not yet, it's hot.
大丈夫だよ。
What? It's fine.
熱っ。
That's hot! See? I told you so. Careful, it's hot. It's fine. Ouch! It's hot! If only someone had warned you. You're making me uncomfortable just watching you. It's not exactly cold here.
好きなんだからいいでしょ。
I like it, so leave me alone. You know you're bad with hot food and drink.
んだ。
Whatever. The drink must have cooled down as Torta brought it to her mouth again happily.
おいしい。
That's good. You've liked that forever. Torta was happily drinking her drink of heated chocolate. That's really all Chocolata Calda was. Chocolata Calda. Maybe you couldn't even call it a drink. You did drink it, of course, but mostly the thick chocolate was eaten with a spoon. It's sweet and very filling, so I could never drink all of it.
あったかくて甘くて最高じゃない。
It's warm and sweet. It's the best. It may be winter, but I'm not cold at all. As I spoke the words, I was reminded of my hometown. Just like when reading one of Ari's letters. The country was split in two by mountains. We were born in the north, and now we were living in the south. The climate was very different. It was warm here, even in the winter.
好きなんだからいいでしょ。
I like it, so leave me alone. Mixing her chocolate with a spoon, Torta showed no signs of losing her smile. Fine, but don't complain about being hot anymore, okay?
そんなに言ってないもん。
I didn't complain that much. Yeah, fine then. Well, it would be easier to get this talk over with while she was happy. I spoke to Torta again to talk about the day and to apologize. Thanks for today.
これでいいよ。ごちそうさま。
Sure, thanks for the chocolate. Torta tilted her cup, obviously enjoying the last drop. Are you okay with just that? I mean, it helps that it's so cheap.
好きだもん。それに結局見つからなかったしね。
I like it. We didn't end up finding anyone anyway. I thought this is how it would turn out.
ああ、ひどい。私の案がダメだっていうの？
That's mean. So you're saying my idea was a bad one? Not at all. The truth was, I didn't think it was such a great idea. But I was wondering, why did you ask only male students? It was probably a little intrusive of me to worry about Torta like that. But I couldn't help noticing. I had thought it would be easier to ask mainly friends for this kind of thing. I mean, if it's just that you have a lot of guy friends, that's okay. I said it nonchalantly, but if that were actually the case, I would actually not be that okay with it. Girls play in the field, what's wrong with that? A girl should have options, you know? Torta put down the cup she had just finished drinking from and faced me.
どうしてそんなこと聞くの？
Why would you ask something like that? It was just a thought I had. One more thing. The last male student she asked didn't even know Torta's name. I knew we needed a vocalist, just as Torta had explained, but at least one of the students she asked she'd never met before. She believes in that myth. She actually does believe in the legend, the myth about, about playing together, leading to hookups.
あ、ひょっとしてやきもち？
Could it be jealousy? Right.
認めちゃうんだ。
You admit it. Maybe about a third of it is as you say, Torta. Play got to play exactly.
変に具体的だね。半分とかじゃないの？
That's oddly specific. It's not half? I'm worried about your relationships as a friend, and jealous as your childhood friend.
それで2つだね。あと1つは？
That's two. What's the other one? You didn't know that last student, did you, Torta?
ああ、うん。1年の頃一緒の講義を受けてたとか、どこかで見たことある顔だなとか思って。
Oh, no. I thought I recognized him from a lecture during my first year or something. Could it be you don't have any girlfriends?
What?
What? At first, Torta didn't seem to understand what I meant by that fairly rude question. But with time, she slowly came to understand.
そんなわけないでしょ？クリスとは。
Of course I do! Chris. Well, you're not like me, so I'm sure that's true.
自分で言わないの。
Don't say that about yourself. You were going to say it, weren't you, Torta?
それでもダメ。
Still, I'm allowed to say it about you. I'm your friend. I'm allowed to shit talk you, but don't you dare shit talk yourself. As your friend, I'm the only one allowed to talk shit about you. Yeah. So, was there some reason? They just weren't in the practice rooms?
女の子とクリスを組ませるわけにはいかないでしょ?
Listen, I can't pair you up with a girl, okay, Chris? Why not?
噂.
The rumor. Girls can have double standards. Yeah. The one we talked about over lunch? You don't believe that, do you?
そりゃ信じてないけどさ.
No, I don't believe it. So why?
焼き餅が10分の1くらい.
Jealousy is about 1/10 of it. That's not very much.
それも幼馴染としてのだからね.
That's just as your childhood friend. So, what about the rest?
信じてなくても嫌なことってあるでしょ?
There are things you don't believe but are afraid of, right? Not that I could think of.
そっかな. クリスって神様信じる?
Really? Do you believe in God, Chris? Huh? Where did that come from?
いいから.
Just answer. Nope, I'm an agnostic. Atheist. I'm an atheist. I don't think I believe in the true sense of the word. But what's wrong with that?
でもさ、教会の壁にいたずら書きとか悪いことをしようと思う人ってほとんどいないと思わない?
Right. But don't you think that most wouldn't do bad things like vandalizing the church walls? Well, sure, that's just a dick move. That's probably true.
信じてなくても、できれば噂とは無縁な位置にいてほしいってね.
Even though I don't believe it, I don't want you connected with the rumor. It was a bit of a stretch for that to fill in the remaining 9/10. I thought about why she didn't want me connected with the rumor, but I stopped myself. Well, I suppose I understand.
そういうこと.
I thought you would. Even so, God?
でもね、私だって全然信じていないわけじゃないんだよ.
Oh, but it's not like I don't believe at all, you know? Yeah, I'm the same. That's why I pray at church.
本当の意味ではってさっき言ってたもんね.
Yeah, but you said you don't believe in the true sense, right? If religious guidance helps us become better people, then you can't say that God doesn't exist and intervene in people's lives. On this topic of God, I saw a comment the other day. That was kind of funny to me. So God supposedly has some big plan, right? You know, God has plans. When some kid dies, God moves in mysterious ways. God, it was just God's plan. You know, God plans everything out. God's got everything planned out. So when you're praying, you're asking Him to change those plans. It's a bit conceited, isn't it? Hey, Big Daddy G, I know you got all these, got everything all set up and planned out and everything, but, think you could do me a solid? Either your prayers are meaningless, or you're asking God to change what he already had planned. So praying is just very, very conceited. Very selfish. Arrogant. Anyway.
何それ？何かの本の受け売り？
What's that about? Did you read that in a book or something? No, I heard someone say it.
言いそうね。
Yeah, they would say that. Imagining our friend who said that, Torta whispered with her eyes slightly lowered.
でもさ、
But... Hmm?
もし神様がいるなら、
If there was a god... If there was? Yeah.
この世界で起こってる嫌なこと全部なくなるかもしれないのにって思っただけ。
Yeah. I was just thinking that all the bad things in the world would just go away. I didn't expect you to get so deep so suddenly.
クリスはそう思わない？
Don't you think so, Chris? It's not that I disagree with the sentiment. I just think it's very unlikely.
わかってる。ならいいなって思っただけ。
I know. I was just thinking it would be nice. That's not like you.
らしい？そうね。らしくないね。
Like me? Yeah. I guess not. Seeming to bounce back, Torta stood up and grabbed her empty cup.
じゃあそろそろ帰ろう。
Okay, we should head home. Right. It was raining as always outside the window, and it was dark. And that is where we are going to stop for today. But fuck it, let's try one more time. ASDF JKL colon Okay, it is, and I'm bad. I'm bad at this. I forget where my fingers are. Damn, I think I did worse that time. Try the first song or second? Second song. I gotta be able to get... I give up. Alright, I give up. First might be easier. Maybe. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a way to exit out of the song once it started. I might look up if there's a way to beat the game without actually, like... Foretell is expert level. Foretell hero expert level. Apparently. Your D ain't working. No. Alright. We'll try this one. We'll see if this one actually is easier. Watch it be like 8 times harder. Yeah, it's a little bit harder actually. Okay, yeah, this is actually a little bit harder. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is harder. Alright, well, I don't think, I maybe I'll do some more practice off camera during the week or something like that. I don't know, see how I feel. But, holy shit! Do not make me play this song during the game, please. Please, game, do not make me play this song. Anyway, I have no rhythm. So I'm gonna get going. So, thank you for watching. Trivia tomorrow. We got trivia tomorrow. So join me tomorrow for trivia. Till then, good night, everybody.